It's me, Jimmy D, and welcome to this week's episode review of Supergirl, episode 13 of season 5, which happens to be the 100th episode of Supergirl. And not only was this the biggest love letter that the show possibly could have done for fans, just to the show in general, but also the relationship between Kara and Lena, LexCorp, all that. It was phenomenal. This was my favorite episode, and I feel like this was the best episode of Supergirl ever. It had everything. This felt like it jumped off the page and was a comic book through and through. And even it also felt like a episode of the Superman animated series, but with Supergirl instead of Superman. It honestly felt like it was a animated / comic book adaptation, like perfect. It was a sweet love letter. The only thing the one nitpick I have is when Kara was back in time and they had her in her old hair. The wig was horrible and it was so obvious it wasn't even funny. But that's some of the charm that the episode had. While it was goofy looking, it still had charm. And with Mixie, oh my god, I love Mixie. We really should have a episode with Mixie each year. And I really want to know what y'all thought of Mixie. Mixie's there, but new actor came in. I forget his name, but he has played in a ton of comedy stuff. He's been in some Smosh videos. Try Not to Laugh with Smosh too, and it was hilarious. And I really do love the way he did Mixie. Everything about it. I mean, the Betamax tapes and rewinding, and it was a Netflix where he had binge watched all of Cara and Lena's relationships, the tapes. Like, everything about this episode was phenomenal. Absolutely loved it. If I had to rate it, this episode gets a 10 out of 10. It's a perfect episode. I really can't pick apart any story elements that was faulty. Everything had its own little thing. With the Mon-El segments didn't even bother me. But every little thing, it was perfect little moments that you pulled from the past, and then it concluded with Mixie not being able to change it back, and them having to fight oh my god, they had to fight not only Rain, but an evil Brainy, a Metallo version of Lena, where her mom had experimented on her. It was, in that fight sequence, that was just heartbreaking, but everything about it was phenomenal. And I can't, like, I'm smiling ear to ear. I was enjoying this whole episode. I did not want it to end. And I really, really think this was not only the perfect episode, but a fantastic episode 100. The Flash did a really good job with their 100th episode. It was nice. It had Zoom and all that. But this truly felt like something special. While the Flash episode, I was like, oh, okay, this is the story with the Flash. And then, like, later I realized, oh, it was the 100th episode. Yeah, that makes sense. This one, you could tell. It was this big special event that they blew out the water. They really did. But, again, that's just my thoughts. I want to know yours in the comments below. I am starting a podcast over on Twitch. I'm going to upload the afterwards on to YouTube, but if you want to interact with me and my friends and all live, we're going to have guests, small creators, and ton of stuff like that. Make sure you check out the Twitch, and like always, I will see you in the next one. Later.